Hey guys, in this video I'm going to be talking about two topics of the types of writing disabilities and struggles that students have in the classroom. So the first one we're going to talk about is spelling. So in spelling, students tend to have a hard time like trying to how to spell a word, or just by trying to attempting to sound out a word, or by letter, because maybe they don't understand like their phonics enough, and students may struggle a lot on just understanding the context of it, just how the word is spelled or how it sounds. So as a teacher, what we can do as teachers, what we can do is we can have students on a daily basis, have them like practice their phonics, such as like their vowels, A-E-I-O-U, by having like flashcards, or like through visual by flashcards, and have students practice some of the words that they may have already know, and just teach them some new words, and get them to be familiar with those words, just so they can just be able to identify them, and just learning to pronounce them by letter and the sounds that they make. So spelling is one of the things that students may have struggle with, because of like how the word sounds, and through their phonics, that students may not be aware of, or are just not learning it enough. So I think it's important that we teach students their phonics by second grade. So another topic that I have learned is the writing and composition. So in writing, the students may also struggle to learn to adapt to writing to write what they're going to write about, like such as brainstorming ideas, and just don't know where to put them, like where to structure them. My idea is, I'm thinking that what we can do as teachers is give them like a graphic organizer, or a sentence structures where students can write all their ideas down on the graphic organizers and their main idea, so that they can organize their thoughts and start putting stuff together, so they know exactly what they're going to write about on their paper, or type if students, or type it on computers if they prefer to. So depending on what their preferences are, as teachers, I think it's best that we accommodate those students. We're willing to accommodate students that are best needed, and I think a lot of students may want to like do it on computer, or type it out, and I think that would be more appropriate. So that's exactly those two things that I've learned. So spelling is have students practice their phonics through flashcards, or with other students, or just even provide like mentorship or tutoring students every day, and track their progress, see what they're stuck on, and have students also read some short stories a lot, just so they can get familiar, and some familiar words to look for, or something called high frequency words to look out for every week. And then for writing, I say that let's give students graphic organizers, so they can it helps them to structure their ideas now, and yeah.